Hello and welcome to another episode of Spirit Seeking with Pratick on Sound Health Solution. Here we speak about spiritual practices, we speak about mental clarity and sometimes even physical health. When it comes to spiritual practices, there are differences between people, even when it comes to meditation. I sometimes hear people saying, your kind of meditation is not correct. What you're doing is wrong. What you are practicing is not effective. And yada, yada, yada. What we as new age enlightened human beings need to understand is that was a thing of the past. That is how different religions were created. That is how people got the power to point fingers at other people and be self-righteous. Those are a thing of the past. Meditation is a very subjective thing. If you try to look at it very objectively, you, my friend, yourself, are wrong and not the type of meditation. There can be different types of meditation practices for different types of people. One cannot be stern and one cannot be stuck upon just one practice and claim that that's the only right practice. That's utter foolishness. When it comes to meditation, there are, as far as I have experienced, there are basically two types of seekers. There's one type of seeker who is just looking for clarity and inner peace. And there's this another type of seeker who's looking for spiritual growth. There are other kinds of seekers who kind of come in between. But all of these different types have different meditation practices, and all of the different types are correct for different people. For people who are just looking for clarity and inner peace, they're just looking for relaxation, just looking for peace. That's a more passive aspect to a spiritual being. And somebody is actively looking for spiritual growth, who's trying to probe and prod and pierce into spirituality. That's another aspect of your spirit, the active aspect of your spirit. What happens is sometimes the passive seeker and the active seeker, they meet and they are unable to find common ground about the type of meditation practices that they are doing, or just generally at the concept of spirituality. You first need to identify which type are you. And you could also be in between the two. Not be an extremist and be someone of the middle path, like the Buddha said. So when it comes to differences, what I have experienced is the passive seeker just wants to keep it simple. He is the one that goes to the meditation practice next door and tries to just relax, get into peace. And then there's this active seeker who wants to go to India to learn all of these Eastern meditation techniques and practices. Again, both of them are right. What could probably be done for different types of seekers are different types of activities. For example, for the passive seeker, there could be meditation when he or she just takes a walk in the forest, just connecting to nature, just getting to breathe fresh air might be relaxing and peaceful for him or her. And he or she should be practicing that very thing. What the passive seeker can also do is practice chakraman. Now, what's chakraman? Chakraman is a very simple meditation practice that can be done while you are walking. When you walk, when you raise, say, your right leg, For the 3 next steps, breathe in. And for the 4 next steps, breathe out. The movement of the right leg and the left leg once counts as 1 step. So in, out, 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 out. When you join your breathing with your walking, you automatically get into a meditative state. As you are breathing while you are walking, make sure you do not breathe in for the same number of steps as you do when you breathe out, because this creates a trance rather than a mindful meditative state. In order to break that trance, take 3 steps when you're breathing in and 4 steps when you're breathing out. Now, for somebody who's trying to actively seek spirituality and actively seek meditations, there are various different methods, out of which some are chanting mantras. Om Ram, Om Namah Shivaya. There are so many Eastern meditation mantras which you can chant, which work in a specific way in your body, in your mind, in your spirit. And it takes you to specific directions. Similarly, you could do visualization methods. You could form images in your head and get directed through them. The third is actively breathing, the Antarkumbhak or the Bahir Rechak, of which we have discussed in our previous videos, or listening to different binaural beats, say isochronic sounds. You could also listen to good quality binaural beats in the Good Vibes apps. So these were the different types of seekers and their own practice methods. If you liked this information, do not forget to press the like button. And if you like whatever is happening in Sound Health Solution, do not forget to subscribe to us. We shall be coming up with more videos like these. Let's build a community of New Age enlightened human beings. Until next time.